All right, hello again. This is Head Coach Jeff Julian coming to you with the July edition of the Bowl Aquatics News from the Deck. We have 2 months of information here, so I have a lot to go through. We've had some outstanding swimming over these last 2 months that I really like to highlight here. Before I get started on that, I wanted to go through a couple of highlights or housekeeping notes. Coming up in July, we have our bowling nights. July 6th will be our youngers. You should have just received an email. If not, please send me an email and I can get you that information. But July 6th will be our 12 and unders. July 7th will be our 13 and overs. It's just a fun night to get away from the pool. We rent out the bowling lanes so they can just kind of have fun, have some pizza, and just enjoy being around each other for that evening just away from the pool. In addition, just as a heads up, on July 4th, the center is closed all day long, so there will be no workouts on that Saturday because of events happening at the Rose Bowl. We need to shut down for the day. In addition, I'm wearing my Team Jeff shirt. I wanted to give you a short update on myself and my journey. Things are going great right now. I am continuing my treatments over at UCLA with immunotherapy, and my body seems to be adjusting to that very nicely. I've had 2 scans so far, and it's either shrunk or stayed stable. And over these last 2 weeks now, I've felt as strong as I have felt in 10 years plus. So things are good right now. There's still plenty of journey ahead of me. But right now we celebrate the little successes along the way and continue to fight for even better health as I move forward. So high school season first. We had leagues and CIF meets, but I'll just try to go through some of the highlights for us. Kirsten Vos dominated Division I. She won the 200 IM in Division I record time, and just so that you are aware, would have been a time that would have been seeded top 8 at NC2As this last year, and would have placed 6th at NC2As this past year. So that was a huge swim for her. She also managed to get second with a solid best time, a 2.5 in that event, and both of which breaking the 17 and over and open team records. In addition, she swam the 100 freestyle at league meet and broke again both that 17, 18, and open team records in the process. The following week, she stood up at Grand Challenge. We did a long course meet following up on that high school season, and she made her second Olympic trials cut in the 200 breaststroke, again breaking the 17, 18, and open team records in the process. Trenton Julian stepped up in the 100 butterfly to Division II and took the win, breaking the 15, 16 record in the process. Earlier in that session, he had gotten 3rd, just missing the team record in the 200 individual medley. But again, as I mentioned, he followed up the next week and went to Grand Challenge and had an outstanding meet. He made his first summer junior cut in the 200 IM. He broke the 15 and over, or 15, 16 and open team records in that 200 IM, in addition to the 15, 16 records in the 100 butterfly, 200 butterfly, and 400 IM. Summer Otazu, got to catch my breath, a lot to go over. Summer Otazu took first in the Division IV CIF with the 100 backstroke, breaking the 17-18 team record in the process. And then Polytechnic High School won Division III for girls and won the relay. And the nice thing about that for Rose Bowl and for Poly combined is every single individual point scorer and everybody on that relay is from Rose Bowl. So that was really a team event for us as well. So we share in that with Poly and congratulate them on that CIF win. In addition, during those 2 meets between high school and Grand Challenge, we had our new NCSA Junior National Qualifier in Kyle Day. We had a new sectional qualifier coming out of the Palm Springs meet that same weekend as Grand Challenge, and Ryan Wang making the 100 breaststroke. And I mentioned Trenton Julian making the summer junior cut the first time in the 200 IM. Then we flash forward about a month later to June age group champs that we just had just a little over a week ago now. And we had good swim after good swim. I can't say enough about everybody who swam there and did such an amazing job of racing. But just for new sectional cuts alone, or new sectional qualifiers, I should say alone, we have Maya Jackson, Danny Sirkin, Emily Geisler, Preston Planells, and James Lee all making their very first sectional cuts all in the same meet, really stepping up and going big. Zephy Ko stepped up, made NCSA juniors and winter juniors, and in the process breaking the 13, 14 and open team records in the 100 butterfly and 100 backstroke, making all of those in those two. Then she also had a great 200 butterfly, broke the 13-14 record in that event as well. We had relays step up throughout the weekend. 15-16 boys, 13-14 boys, and 11-12 girls all broke team records throughout this weekend in an in-season meet, only looking to get faster as we go through the season. Ronald Dalmasio, 11-year-old, fresh off of his record-breaking, dominating season as a 10-year-old, now has stepped up and already broken the team record for 11-12 boys in the 100 and 200 backstroke, and he's scratching at the door of those SCS records as well in the 50, 100, and 200 backstrokes for 11-12, only just turning 11 years old. We had additional sectional cuts made by Ryan Wang. I mentioned just made it a month earlier in the 100 breaststroke, stepped up to make the 200 breaststroke. Andy Langen, huge 100 freestyle, making a new sectional cut in that 100 freestyle as well. And then to round us out at the June age group champs meet, Trenton Julian stepped up to make his second summer junior cut in the 100 butterfly and took the win with a 1-2 finish again with teammate Javier Lopez. I'm sure I missed some of these highlights, and I apologize for anybody that I missed, but we have had an outstanding season already, and we're only halfway through. We had about 5 weeks to go until JOs and NCSA juniors. We have about 3 weeks to go until Pacific Committee champs. So we are on that focus of really finishing this summer big and being that much faster. So it's exciting stuff right now, being a part of this team and a part of everything that's going on. I can't thank you enough for being it. Again, I look forward to a great season. Go Rose Bowl.